institutions, whatever. They're fucking huge.
That was fucking bullshit.
Oh, you're back?
Yeah.
He took such
Welcome
a
back.
powerful shit that it disconnected his internet.
No, my fucking power literally.
What the fuck?
Oh,
Holy
you're
shit.
getting
It's
attacked
glitching
by the
the power, man.
hedgies!
Oh, yeah. Power outages are coming.
Who was calling for Citadel's power to get pulled yesterday?
I think all of us have
Somebody
got
trying
that
to go to
once,
jail.
right?
Somebody has a car background, sounds like.
There's a network cable somewhere that I would love to see accidentally get unplugged.
Oh, trust me, they have like 50 backup cables and microwave technology to cope that.
Hey, can you guys hear me?
No?
What?
What?
Alright.
Maybe that's all I wanted to
We're
know.
back into a upward facing linear regression trend.
Yo, where's Margaret?
Yo, Margaret! Where's my fucking meatloaf?
Oh.
Hey, yo, Margaret. What's up? What's up, Astro?
Poser.
Oh. Looks like the spy didn't vomit enough.
Let's see. I think it's gonna get rejected off,
444.
yeah, I mean, right in there.
Like- Everything is mirroring each other right now. It is crazy.
Yeah, no, everything is mirroring spy in general.
Yeah, this is just market-wide.
Yeah.
It's gonna get
And I
rejected
guess-
from the 15-day MA.
I guess the algorithm just does it automatically. If the algorithm picks up that like many stocks are falling, they just put it in a basket and say, okay, then it's gonna be more controlled falling, but like not some stocks are going to fall to the fucking ground.
I guess the bright side is like today has cooled off the RSI on like all our time frames by a lot.
The RSI
Yeah, I was looking at that
wasn't
earlier.
too bad. I mean, comparative to even before June, Wrench goes over it all the time, but it was lower than June, I believe.
On the
yesterday.
hourly, we were like extremely overbought.
Yeah, it
and
was
then
like-
even on
it
the
was in the
4 hours, we
70s.
overbought too.
Sorry, I meant IV, not RSI. I'm sorry. My bad.
Idiot.
IV's at lowest since
You
May.
are right about that too.
Yeah, I meant IV, my bad.
Yeah, that's bad for the option players in this room.
Well, I mean, depends
But it
on what
also
you buy.
promotes more people to buy
Yeah,
options
exactly.
too.
Yeah, yeah. That's
We're
true.
all getting shit on, but we're hoping someone will come in and buy them all.
You buy options when the volatility is low in hopes that the volatility increases, basically.
Yeah, but
Exactly,
nobody
yeah.
buys it far enough out to like play it smart enough.
I mean, technically, we have like
Most
the
of us
perfect storm
are-
for a huge run.
Most of us are broke sons of bitches, and we can only afford the weeklies and hope that that lottery ticket hits to be able to afford. Like, I mean, for me, I think I've got 20 something options on the AMC, and
Oh, we're about to
I've
run
been
again.
slowly
Hold on.
accumulating.
We're
Next
bouncing
week
out
is
of
my
that
longest.
accumulation period.
Yeah, but keep in mind, Astro, that the spy is still vomiting.
Yeah, fuck the spy.
Yeah, fuck SPY.
I mean, if you don't have a ton of capital, you could always play spreads. Yeah, your gains are capped.
Spreads
but
are for
it's a lot
pussies.
safer.
Yo,
Keep
I
your
could do
alpha
shit in
only
Germany.
exposed in one direction.
Fuck the fucking
Hey.
fucker.
You don't end up on Wall Street bets at doing spreads, all right?
True.
What are you doing, step bro?
Hey, what's going on, everybody?
that means you're doing it right, dude.
I've been finally
Yeah.
able to get into this chat for days now.
Yo, the
Yeah, you guys
forex
do
market is
great
like
work.
completely fucked. How
Welcome
can
to the
the-
degeneracy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to make one point though that's really out. It's crazy to me because I actually work for the federal government, and we just like finished all like I'm in the IT department.
Don't say
we
anything
had
that
Yeah, no, you're good.
careful
you're good,
for
you're
you.
good.
Be careful for you. I appreciate the info, but watch out for yourself.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Yeah, no, you're good. But I just had to order some network equipment, and the money was that I had was like a specific amount of money, and it had to be in before October 1st because of the fiscal year. So my point to make is that at the end of the day, these banks are gonna have to like have their books correct, just like we have to have our books correct before the fiscal year. Like all money has to be settled, all debts.
So when's the end of this fiscal year? Let's time it and bank on that.
September, October. So
October
basically,
1
I had
is
to
the
have
new
it.
fiscal
I had
year.
to have it in. Yeah, I had to have it in. Like maybe 2 weeks ago, but it ends this year. And they told me I just got word back that like it'll get awarded like 30 days, 60 days, which is probably what, like October. And that's the last bit of money that can be used. So, and I've just been following AMC for the last since March, and I've been noticing, I'm like, wait, well, if this is going on and everything, at the end of the day, everything in the financial system is tied to Wall Street at the end of the day. Like,
True.
all the banks, all the government, it's all tied to Wall Street. So at the end of the day, these accounts on these books got to be accurate. Just like when you go for a clearance, like all paperwork got to check back, got to be verifiable. So, I mean, they could do so much dirty stuff as they want to. I mean, I heard Astro say before, like they just buying time, which is true. They're just kicking time. They're hoping that everybody sells off. People get tired. People got bills to pay. They know that.
I appreciate you saying that, man. I'm just in the middle of trying to fucking wake the fuck back up.
So, engineer,
No
have you
worries.
gone over anything? If you're an actual engineer, or have you like?
You mean
your name's Cisco Engineer, right?
Yeah, I'm a network engineer.
So have you looked into any of the things that Astro's talked about, or have you spotted anything that you find strange?
I'm not really that type of engineer where like you get into like MATLAB. But the funny part is the people that I work with, they actually do that stuff. And I was kind of gonna bring that to their attention to see, because I work in a research lab.
Huh.
I can't really go into detail like what they're doing, but you know, they're doing stuff that you guys are doing. And what Astro is really doing is, when I go into their offices, is the same thing I see. You know, they're using the same type of software. So I do believe what Astro's saying is legitimate.
No, I mean, I think all of us sitting in this fucking chat, listening to his crazy ass and watching him sleep, probably thinks it's pretty legit.
Yeah. Quite the fucking situation.
I'm just kidding. I'm just jealous of his hairline. That's all.
Yeah, fuck you,
gone,
bitch.
So. No, mine's gone. Mine's gone.
right behind
I'm
yours.
33 and it's gone.
I'm 22, motherfuck.
But I do understand where Astro's coming from, like in the part as far as YouTubers. Like I feel like a lot of this stuff is clickbait, and they get a lot of people's attention, and a lot of people, go in with these expectations, and people don't really understand the whole AMC movement. Like when you talk to people, they're like, "What do you mean? Like, oh, you're gonna lose all your money?" But like, if you actually done your research, at the end of the day, yeah, we don't have all the inside information that people have, but we do know that it was a bad bet. They made a mistake.
Yeah.
They thought that regular people weren't going to understand. At the end of the day, we aren't just like all stupid people. Like people are like have jobs. Like there's people that got millions of dollars that's in this play that
You
aren't
keep the world
stupid.
spinning, man.
Yeah.
I tell you, you're no longer dumb money when BlackRock and Vanguard are on your side. At least
Exactly.
For the short term. Yeah.
Exactly.
And the media is just so like, oh my goodness, it's like, I can't even believe they allowed them to publish these articles. Like that should be a crime in itself.
The people who say that it's not going to go anywhere are the people who listen to mainstream media. They're the one who listen to those articles and they take that to heart, like it's all truth. And they, it says AMC is going down. They're like, yep, it's going down. It's insane.
I told my wife about it. I was like, hey babe, buy you some AMC. And then like the day she bought it started tanking, she started getting nervous. I'm like, don't get nervous. I'm like, that's what they want people to do.
Yeah, exactly.
So I gotta be like,
it's psychological.
Exactly. It's psychological. And all this stuff with this thing, there's one thing I can't touch on though that does go to my field. When I see like all this stuff they're saying, oh, it's gonna be a big network outage. Let me tell you something. There's big businesses that when you working like for ISP, you have to be on a service level agreement by contract. When you sign an agreement to use any ISP, my network is only going to be down for 24 hours or 8 hours or 3 hours.
But did you see the
front?
Did you see the article about they were saying about the sun solar flares or something was going to knock out our internet or something?
I seen that crap. I was like, look, like I said, when you work for ISP, you cannot be down. Like it's in your agreement contract.
But what if they really blame the sun? What if they really blame the sun on that? They're like, yeah, the sun did it. Knocked our internet out. Sorry, you couldn't sell. Price went up to $1 billion and dropped.
No, you could prove it pretty quickly because if the sun has a solar storm, like all the vehicles that aren't protected against it would burn as well.
True.
Your vehicle would be burned to fuck, like the little spark thingy you call it in America. I don't know the English word for it.
Spark plugs.
I don't think.
Yeah,
but what this is doing though, is bringing a lot of eyes on something that people never thought about. So like people like Astro who are getting information out there is bringing people who are sitting in the sidelines that are probably like, wait, is it really like, what about, because now people are starting to think about their pension funds now, like 401ks. Like their money is being blasted in the street and they don't even care. And well, the hedge funds don't care, but the other people don't know. Like regular working people, they don't know that they're not going to get their return when they retire because it got dumped on the bad bet with AMC.
I have a question on that. Do you get like retirement money only because of these pensions? Because in Germany we pay when we work for our retirement. Like everybody gets the same. Everybody.
That's Social Security here.
So,
yeah.
That's a government thing though. It depends who you're employed by too.
Most people in the United States, if they have anything now, it's a 401k, which is all basically stock market.
Exactly. Like Fidelity is a big like company, like with like contractors. They use Fidelity. Fidelity basically takes their money and basically you can change your level of risk to whatever you want it, and they take your money and put it whatever, as long as they bring the return back. You can manipulate it that way. But who's to say that, your money's not being given to some hedge fund through Fidelity? Now people are looking in now like, wait, because I even called my 401k. It was like, hey, look, can I put my money in the GameStop? Put my money in the GameStop. They're like, nah, you can't do that. So I was like, all right, well, cool. Why not? Like if you calling these brokers, they don't really want to say anything about what's going on.
Right.
That's how you know that this is bigger than what it really is being portrayed on TV, like in the news, because brokers just won't even talk to you.
Bloody.
Just real quick, Cisco, you were talking about getting upset about the news, basically being biased. Do you know about the fairness doctrine that was abolished in like 87?
I don't.
Bro, so in 87, Reagan basically made it so that news sources could be biased and only tell one side. And it was called the fairness doctrine.
Yeah, there was a big war that came in trying to
fake. And you know what kills me though? You know what kills me about this whole situation? I know everybody's like, man, Gary Gensler, all of this stuff. It kills me that these are government employees that like we work with,
Yeah.
And like,
who do you think pays for the government's employees' campaigns though, and all that kind of shit?
Wall Street.
Yeah, Wall Street.
Who owns the media? Wall Street.
Exactly. So it's kind of weird that when I go for my job, I have to do a strategic, most identifying background, polygraph, but you got a man here who's running this. And I've been trying to find out if they have to go through top secret and federal clearances. Like, it seems like they don't have to, though. Like, they don't have to go through the polygraph. Like, they're not, like, they don't have, like, that clearance where, you know, they could be in the White House or need to know. I don't see that. Like, I looked at some of the SEC jobs, and I didn't see any, like, requirements. And I know that's a requirement for my job. So
Yeah,
that right there
shit's-
tells you,
shit's
that right
strange.
there lets you know a little bit of what's going on anyway. Just by that, like, what's the criteria for them to get the job?
You just got to be a really shisty motherfucker that can get
Yeah.
away with it.
Because if you want to, because if you got to do a top secret, that's 10 years of your life. They're going back to your background, to your childhood, to your school, talking to your neighbors, and then there's a polygraph. There's two types of polygraphs with a full scope. Like, it's not just a counterintelligence. It's basically a lifestyle, and it's a counterintelligence, basically. So, like, you really think these guys go through polygraphs? No.
Sure. Forgot about the monitoring
Gary
system. they
Gensler's
have now,
brother.
too.
They're the 1%, man. They do what the fuck they want.
At least you guys can be happy that they sometimes have like a
Yeah.
history.
But they do what they want. But I'm telling you, it's a lot of eyes on this that we don't know, that's in the background, that's looking. You know, like,
that's why I'm here.
It's a lot of people that's, you know, that's looking at this whole situation, and a lot of people are gonna start. It's getting exposed, and a lot of people are gonna start taking their money out these 401ks. Watch.
I'm actually filling out my application right now.
See?
Oh,
And they gonna like, hey, look, I can
I
invest
took
my
all
own
mine out
money.
when COVID hit.
Yeah. I mean, this market correction is going to be big.
Bro, I'm about to catch this falling knife on AMC.
It's
Yeah,
not
just
that
wait till after MOAS and all that stuff. Just wait till you see the hundreds and hundreds of millions, if not more, that gets pulled out of the market because of the fuckery that we've all seen.
Yep, and then they're gonna be short because they use a lot of the pension funds and people's investors.
Hey, can I ask if anyone uses directed trades on Active Trader Pro? Is XNYS the New York Stock Exchange direct order route?
That's the global NYSE, I think.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, I think you could find
Yeah,
that
Tuesday, man.
online somewhere. ArcX, FTLM, TVO5.
I tried Googling it, but nothing really came out.
Yeah, man, we live in a messed up like world. Like it's crooked.
Everything is controlled.
Yeah.
Fine, I
Matrix.
And
Right,
all it
this
is
our
is
power
that
hour. Power hour.
we found the
Found
loophole with
Thank
AMC.
you.
Everybody found the loophole. That's all it is.
Do you guys really think that the government would come out and say that, oh yeah, they were manipulating and naked shorting?
Fuck no.
Because wouldn't
Nah.
that kill everyone's confidence in the stock market though?
That would
I
start a
already
fucking
set the
revolution.
stage to blame it on retail.
The only way that they would do that is if they were basically letting the bad actors be destroyed, and then they would use them as the fall guys and not admit that everybody was doing it. They would just say, oh no, it was, Citadel or Melvin Capital or whoever ended up going down. But then those guys would end up at other hedge funds, and it doesn't really matter. They're all going to continue to cycle through.
But
Unless they put 'em in fucking jail.
Like,
But
we
then the
know
part
about
I
'em,
don't
and then we can, like,
understand.
follow their asses.
Let's fucking
like-
rip till close. Let's go.
They won't put
They
anybody
got
in
so
jail
many
because they can't.
loopholes. Yeah.
They can't pin it on any one person, or I mean, they would have to
Exactly.
put the entire company in jail. It's not going to happen.
Well, with that new rule that came into place saying that whoever the CEO of the hedge fund has to sign off on any certain type of trades. So I think they're putting into place that so that way they can catch for future, because that's the problem. That everybody thinks the SEC is not doing anything, but their job is to come in afterwards and fix the loopholes.
Yeah, but in 2008 they had like this one guy from I think Goldman Sachs, And he had like one email that contained a deal that was shitty, and he just dumped them on his customers. And Goldman Sachs
Yeah.
just presented him like he was the lonely guy that had to suffer through the senators and all that shit. That was just fucked up because they could say, yeah, he made that deal. He said it like as a CEO of that and that branch. He said we're gonna do this and that.
I don't think the
I
SEC
think-
is doing a whole lot either. I saw someone, they had found the this document that had been written a long time ago, and then the new document, so-called new document, that had just come out and been updated and everything. And he did like a text-to-text comparison of them, and all it did was change like a couple of verbs and adjectives and shit like that all throughout the paper, and it was still the exact same word
Yep.
verbiage.
That's what they do, man.
And they made it look like it was like all updated and shit, and it wasn't. There was nothing added. They fixed
Nah, I
some
think
spelling
so.
mistakes, grammar.
So one thing I want to say is I just came from a Twitter space where this guy was clearly shilling, and like he would not listen to anything I had to say, and that's when I knew. I don't know if Gary Gensler's on our side or he isn't. There's no way of proving it right now, right? There's only time will tell. But like Gary Gensler, from what I can tell, seems like he is on our side, and he has a pretty clean slate in terms of where he was working before the last financial crisis, because he came in at the Futures Trading Commission, right, in 2009. So he had really no oversight over 2007 and 2008 and what happened there. And then he wasn't in charge of the SEC until 4 months ago. So hopefully, maybe Gary Gensler has some kind of exterior motive to actually help us. And I don't know. I'm just hopeful he is, but then again, you never know.
As of right now, I think
wrong,
he is
dude.
just
They
all
have
talk.
ties. They're all from the Salem Brothers.
We need
company.
action.
Yes,
They're all tied together.
I understand, but and I watched Charlie's videos. I know what you're talking about, but the thing is, like, you also have to understand, like, the people that are probably best to write these rules are the people that were working in them, right? Because they're the ones who actually understand the system like the most, right? You wouldn't want to have like, you know, some guy named like Jeff who fucking works like, I don't know, at like I don't know, corporate and for like Apple to do it, right? And it's really complicated, and it's kind of hard to get out of that bubble because in the industry everyone knows everyone, right? So
Right.
it's a revolving door. It really is, but there's really no other option. Like
Dude, here's the thing. You're pretty much asking for the fox to run the hen house. No, I'm not gonna buy that, dude.
I'm okay. I'm not saying that he's not bad. That's the thing. I'm just saying, like, who else is the option? Who else would be like
Astro.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, right. Maybe.
Doesn't matter if he's not gonna do anything.
I'm just saying, like, discrediting him probably isn't the way to go. Give it until nothing happens.
Let's wait and see what happens with the GameStop report that he's supposed to release soon.
Yes, and that comes out tomorrow. That's actually
Tomorrow?
I heard that comes out today.
I thought it was soon. Did they give a date?
I thought it was today.
I'm sorry. I mixed it up with the virtual event. Isn't that tomorrow? The virtual event for GameStop is tomorrow, not the fucking report. Sorry.
He said at the committee hearing at the
Shortly.
yeah, he said something like that.
He said soon. Yeah, not tomorrow. There's so many fucking things happening tomorrow. The futures rollover fucking end date is tomorrow too.
So what a report is he leasing? Like the amount of shares, or is he just leasing?
The report on the GameStop investigation basically is what he's. Who knows? Nobody knows. That's all he basically said.
I think it's going to be more broad than that, though. It's going to be gamification and like retail investing and like what's really going on and how
I think it'll
function.
I think it'll get a lot of people's hopes down. To be honest with you.
Yeah,
Right.
you know,
Yeah,
I mean,
tomorrow, that's for sure.
I mean, yeah, it's going to be a bunch of shit that we all already knew, right? But I mean, it's kind of going to be different because if you're the SEC, you can actually subpoena people and you have the ability to actually access the documents that would support what we've been saying for so long, right?
keep your expectations down for that report.
Yeah.
The government's probably
Yeah,
they're not going to come out with anything.
It's not going to cause MOAS. I'm pretty sure we could all agree on that, right?
No, but I hope he just like released like how many shares there were and how many it's supposed to be. Like, let's just be honest.
No, he won't do that. He won't do that because that would
Like
have to be. Sorry.
No, you go ahead. Go ahead.
That would like have to be an official charge. Like we would be seeing like raids on companies already, which maybe are already going on, but we just don't know.
What I was gonna say was going back to earlier. What I said is the government does not want a release of all the information and shit that these people are fucking doing, because then it would take any credit the stock market has, and everybody would have no faith in it at all and take their money out.
Yeah, it's a very thin line
100%.
that they have to walk, right?
Exactly.
We'll never know everything.
Plus, all the rules that the NSCC were set to implement, like the one that comes out on October 1st, hasn't been put in place yet. So maybe like after October 1st is when we'll see that report, because he said soon, so that might be a while.
But the thing
Yeah,
is,
the government,
you
that could be a fucking year.
True.
You have to imagine that he has to go against like these big whales, and these whales don't have emotions as well. So if you like piss on these whales' foot, then they're gonna piss back.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure of that.
yes.
And he needs to
Israel's
be
report
very,
has a due
very
date.
careful.
Yeah, and I mean, if you look at
Report has a due date.
it, does when?
What's the due date?
Yeah, it's either end of this week or end of next week. I can't remember which. I have to go look it up.
Can you please go find that? That's really interesting. But yeah, I mean, just to go off your point right there, it makes total sense, right? Because clearly these people have been doing this for decades, where they've been manipulating the market in certain ways, and they've been making money all this time, right? And for a threat to come up, for that money to stop, they're going to do everything that they can in their power to try to prevent that from stopping, because they want to continue making the money, right? So this is the greatest probably chess game that you could ever play, with so many people and so much money at stake. Like, really is.
Look at the pushback on the banning of payment for order flow. Look how they're all going to war for that shit.
Yeah, the Sriracha already sued him, right?
They do not like that at all, and they're gonna use their fucking lawyers and all kinds of money. They'll throw everything at it.
Yeah, bro. So I mean, and another thing, I read a comment about like the depository for collateral increasing from 10K to 250K. Like someone said, like, yeah, this doesn't really have a material effect on these entities at all, because it's really not that much money for them. But what the SEC might actually be doing is laying a paper trail, because the money has to come from somewhere, so they can kind of connect the dots to see what entities are connected in each other, and then they can make this web of collusion, right?
My biggest fear is that if you try to interfere with like the rules of the market makers, or in general like hedge funds, they can just distract. They can plan to do like something like a market crash. They can like simulate it or something. They can just distract so easily from their problems, and then in the end, nobody's gonna get fucking judged for it.
Yeah, I mean, look at this. Look at the flash crash in like 2013 or 10 or whatever. That I don't remember what their name was. Knight Capital or something. They had an error in their code, and they got wiped off the face of the earth as a market maker and never existed again. And that's where Citadel came in.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah. Okay. That's all I had to say. I just had to be devil's advocate real quick, because I came from a Twitter space and this guy really pissed me off. So yeah.
Wow. That's what we need.
Yeah, I mean, like, just see both sides of it. Don't think this is so easy. Like, bro, it's not like fucking pulling a guy over and like pinning drugs on him and saying "caught ya."
Hey, can someone tell me if there was a doji candle on the week
The
before
doctrine volume's
May
gotta
to
be
June,
insane today.
before the May to June run up?
Yes.
On the weekly.
You talking about 412?
Did someone say drugs?
On the daily, we have a doji candle, yeah.
We're leading
On
up
the
to that run up.
On the weekly?
Weekly, not just.
Yeah, did we have a
daily.
doji formation or a doji candle form before the May to June run up?
Yeah, 1st of June, before the major run up.
Are you talking about a weekly candle or a daily candle?
I just remember there being Trades made a huge deal about it back then.
The weekly doesn't show a doji candle from this time frame. The daily does.
I'm looking at May.
The 1st of June, you can look at it, 2021. There you see the big doji candle leading into this huge run-up on 2nd of June.
Well, that's not a doji. That's just a big old candle.
No,
I
I'm
mean,
not.
we had
I'm
on
not
the
going
weekly
off
we had
this
a
chart.
doji if you go the week of 4/12. I mean, if you want to consider that, but I mean,
4/12.
it's on the weekly chart. I mean, look for yourself.
6-1 is a doji.
But he's talking about weekly, not a
No,
daily candle.
I don't know if you guys. I'm asking if you guys remember. Back then, I think they wrote articles about how it marked a trend reversal, but mainstream media paid attention to it. But I read a Benzinga article today, and it was talking about the doji candle that formed recently.
There was one on the
And-
11th of August that started this whole run-up.
Yeah, but yeah, 11th of August and the 1st of June. These both were like the kickoff. For
What was
the
that
run.
date?
The 11th of August.
11th of August.
That's what started this run. This last run we've
Yeah.
been on since the middle of August.
And the big June run from the 1st of June.
Okay, so
We've had other
are you guys
dojis
watching my
since
stream?
11th of
Are you guys watching my
Someone has
stream?
background noise. Yes.
This white bar pattern is the 15-minute from August 9th, around that region where we had the doji form, give or take a couple days, up until up until April 19th. So that's why I was wondering if there was a trend reversal.
I mean, you could even say we had a doji candle yesterday.
Yeah, exactly. That's why so many people anticipated
So
that we're
that's
gonna
probably
run.
why we're going down today, to be honest with you.
Yep, exactly. Anticipation is like the highest, and then we're going down.
And we
I got
also
a
we're
question
breaking
for
out
you
of an
guys.
ascending wedge too. So I mean, that's just a bearish pattern, but whatever.
That's what I said
Somebody
last
do-
night is that they were trying to make a doji candle yesterday, and they did.
Hey, Astro. I'm gonna go to the beach today, and I'm gonna do another live report with a jar of mayo and ask random people if they would close it for $5.
Wait, one more time?
I'm gonna go do another live report. I'm gonna go to the beach, and I'm gonna have a jar of mayo, and I'm gonna ask random people if they would close it for $5. And then I'm gonna say, look, these people closed at $5, and you should have too, and that's why hedgies are fucked.
I love it, dude. You should just flip the chart upside down and ask if you would flip the chart upside down of AMC.
Okay.
And print it, and then ask people if they would buy or sell it. If they say they would sell it, that means that they would close their short position.
Man, I love your commercial. I mean, your news video you made. God,
you.
that was hilarious. I was at work looking at that. I was like, oh man, this is hilarious.
That a lot of the inspiration or like the initial idea came from Dana James Jones, my editor or the channel's editor. He really added the spice to the bit. But yeah, it was always a lot of fun.
Dude, that editor, Dana, is fucking. He works magic, bro. This shit, every single fucking video he makes is hilarious.
Yeah, we got another news bit that's gonna go live at market close.
But I do got a question though, if somebody can answer it.
What?
I got a question if anybody can answer it, because I heard somebody earlier ask the question like, the volume is low, meaning that nobody's selling, which is true. Everybody's holding. But if nobody's selling and everybody's holding, do we have to, like, nobody's buying either? So how are they still shorted?
Yo, whoever's trying to let the man speak.
What? Sorry.
Go on, brother.
No, I was asking from earlier. Somebody made a question. They were like, "Hey, look, the volume's low, but which is mean like that nobody's selling. Like everybody's just holding on their position. Like it's no point in keep buying more synthetics and keep buying them if we're holding.
Guys. That's market makers trading back and forth. They have to keep the average volume at a certain threshold such that it doesn't fall below the reported short interest. Otherwise, days to cover goes through the roof.
Okay, got you.
Is anyone familiar with the SPY in general?
SPY, yes, SPY.
Because like, how aggressive do you like if you look at the daily? If you look at the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 last candles, like, isn't that very aggressive for the SPY? Like very aggressive.
What timeline?
The past 6 days on the daily.
The daily.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's unusual.
Yeah, I mean,
it just holy shit.
Look,
it looks like the 10th of September when it was like that aggressive.
Look, I can guarantee you that 454,
so you mean like
whatever
you
our top
in
was,
and I
is gonna
take
be
her
our
out?
all-time high.
Okay.
Can you repeat that, Kirk?
Whatever we all-time high that like a few days ago, that's gonna be our all-time high. I guarantee it won't ever hit that again.
Ever?
Not financial advice. No, in the short term. Like.
Okay. I was gonna say I kind of agree. I agree with that, but I didn't.
So the next level you really should be looking at is 431. If it creeps down to 431, that's when you know we're actually gonna start correcting.
Yeah, we broke the trend at that point.
Yep.
Although I'd argue to say that back in February and March, it was kind of looking like that too.
So what I think would probably happen, right? Because we're obviously in this euphoria arc, is we're gonna see a dip to not go back up, and then it's actually gonna, tank. So.
Let's try to fight for 443.60 right now.
Yo, what's up, Professor Astro? Your student is back.
What's going on, brother?
Professor Astro, the students are asking a question to ask Professor Astro, what is the difference between pumpkin soup and pumpkin sauce?
Professor Chang, I'll let you take that one.
Please explain the RSI.
But Professor Astro, I know the difference between the strawberry juice and the mango juice, but I don't know the difference between pumpkin sauce and pumpkin soup.
Why are you gay?
On what?
I'm just kidding.
For some reason, I can't tell what
that was
accent he has. What's your zero, right?
Course. Yeah, that was a Matt Kors joke.
Yeah, no. Wait. Wait. What?
I said, can you please explain the RSI?
Have some different children interrupting your lecture, please. Can you say it again? What do you mean?
Where are you from, dude? What?
Is that South America, Latin America? Latin America.
I love it.
It's not
Whatever it is, I love it.
It sounds Indian to me, but
it's almost like he's holding his mouth.
Do you know Elon Musk? Do you know him?
Elongated muskrat, of course.
So you're from South
Yeah,
Africa?
exactly. Yeah, exactly. So I'm from Mars. I speak from Mars.
Oh, okay.
The red planet.
I
Yeah.
gotcha. That's fucking badass.
Yeah.
That's badass.
Yeah, Professor Ashton should be proud of this. See, you have got students in Mars. They are waiting for you to return back to Mars. When are you going to return back?
As soon as he buys a SpaceX flight there after MOAS.
Elon Musk, he's gonna go to Mars. Yes,
Man,
Thinking
Elon's
Sherman.
worried about Jeff Bezos right now.
Don't worry, guys.
He's not worried about Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos is worried about him.
Loves you so much, Professor Astro.
No, why are you worried
I love
about
you more,
him?
Pumpkin.
Bezos is the one who sued for the antitrust or anti-competition thing, right? He's like, no, I want to go to the moon first. I'm the billionaire, okay?
Yeah, we just made it into space.
I think all about
I got there
space
2 days.
mining. The first person to space mine is going.
Yep.
Guy is a white guy pretending not to be a white guy. What the fuck?
All the AMC stuff with Amazon was a distraction too. Like that was another distraction people was getting caught up on. Like who cares?
Yeah,
No,
it's
it's a good point though, right? Like we don't want fucking Amazon to rule the fucking world.
True.
yeah, but that's not where you want to base that conviction. That I think there's much more foul play going on by Amazon than the
I like the Toys R Us
speculation.
Amazon thing.
Yeah.
The facts of like employees having to fucking build tents outside of their places of employment, having to fucking piss in plastic bags. Like
They have
I think there's
trackers
much
on their
more egregious and fucking heinous things going on besides whatever is going on with a stock. I'm not devaluing what could be going on. It's a lot of speculation, but there are more things to address that have much more significance than that of what is potentially going on with the stock.
Yes, Professor Astro, you're right. They need banana in their ass.
But one thing Adam Aaron did make on that last call, like the earnings call, remember he said that they have their stock being investigated with Ernst & Young.
Say that one more
He
time.
did mention it. Adam Aaron, when he said that he announced that their stock was being like their litigation people like doing an investigation for them was Ernst & Young. Like I guess they're doing like their whole like
I don't remember him saying that.
I don't remember him saying that either. Can you send what you're referencing?
I'll find it because it would
No,
have.
yeah, Ernst & Young did the stock count, right?
It's Ernst & Young, by the way, guys.
Yeah, I used to work with I used to be in digital forensics, so I used to work real closely with them. What they do is they use software to basically like do for litigation cases, basically to see out like nefarious stuff going on, like with the software. The software like pull like deleted data. It'll go through like all their accounts, like anything, and it'll pull the data, and basically they'll be able to like see anything going wrong, like what they did. Like so, say if somebody did like a deal off the books, like they'll find all that stuff.
Yeah, they're so Ernst & Young is a pretty broad company. They do a lot of stuff, especially in consulting. And what they're doing there is an ERP, basically like due diligence on their enterprise planning system or resource system. So they're going through and looking for like entries that maybe don't have descriptions, or entries on the weekends, or entries by people who shouldn't be making certain entries and stuff like that. So yeah, it makes sense.
But I don't remember him announcing they were investigating anything. I could be completely wrong. I
didn't hear that either. That's why I'm
doing the earnings call. The call that he did.
Yeah. I listened to the whole thing.
Yeah, I gotta find it. I saw that and I was like, because I was like, part of me like wanted to reach out to them and like, hey, like, what's going on?
They won't tell you shit. Like those.
Gensler's report is due by September 22nd, for whoever asked earlier.
September 22nd? All right.
Damn, so that's Monday, right? No, that's Wednesday next
Wednesday.
week.
Doesn't mean you can't bust that time, but that's when they said they wanted it by.
Did you say
It's just gonna
September
be a
or December?
watered down report. Just
September.
to make it look like
September
we're
with an
doing
S.
something.
Okay.
It's not gonna be what everybody is like wanting it to be.
Charlie just released a video saying failure to deliver deposits found on Treasury statement.
Yeah, somebody was saying that earlier.
No,
Bro, who's playing the sax?
Yeah, it's only listed. I watched it. It's only listed on the deposit side. It's not on the withdrawal side either.
Hey,
Astro's
that
playing
means
guitar.
something. That means something.
Yeah, that was one thing I didn't understand with that. Does that basically mean that they sent it in, they took their collateral, and they never took it back?
I don't know. But wasn't it like the only thing
Say your
that
question
was not on the withdrawal side?
Hey, so
Which means the government's complicit in it.
yeah, I mean that he probably had bad apples everywhere, right? Probably being paid off.
Well, I think it's the Fed, not necessarily the government, but it's the
Janet Yellen.
This is all through the Fed.
Hey, so to the guy who was saying the thing about Ernst and Young, I'll let you still find that because I believe you, but I just want to maybe just say maybe what you're confusing it with is the annual audit that Ernst and Young performs for AMC. I'm looking at their.
We voted on that on the State Technologies vote for them to become AMC's independent registered public accounting firm.
Oh, well, yeah, but yes.
I'm trying to look into it also. So.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, I'm looking at their financial statements.
And they have a history.
They're really shady. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They hold on. I'll pull up the most recent one that I remember. I don't remember what it was, but.
They've also uncovered lots of fraud too, so I don't like.
Well, that's the thing. Look, these companies are so big. These companies are so big. Sometimes you have people that are bad apples. That's just how it works.
Yeah.
See, look.
Yeah, there's always bad actors.
August 2nd, 2021, the SEC made auditors from Ernst & Young paid $10 million in charges. And they specifically said a partner and former employees agreed to pay.
Really?
Yeah, and this was recent.
Jackass too. That doesn't talk to him.
All right, chat. We Jay chilling for a little bit. I want to see what the last 15 minutes of the day do. Yeah, thank you, Bucks. Appreciate it. I'm just tired as shit, man. I got like an hour of sleep. We saw this same dip like this fucking what, yesterday or a couple days ago? Right here. Fucking September 8th. Same shit. I know, would you look at that? We fucking flew 10% since. It's the same shit. Same pattern. There's another fractal. As soon as it bottoms out consistently, we go into the moon. Fuck me. The fuck was that noise? Astro can be friends on League, of course. I still gotta download the fucking game. It's been a while. I miss playing it. Astro gave up? Listen here, cocksucker. I've been doing this for the past fucking 24 hours. Shut the fuck up. Go back to the bleachers. You're not on the playing field. Shut the fuck up. Go back to being a fucking whiny little bitch. Doing nothing. Go back to the bleachers. It amazes me that there's always these little fuck knuckles who get this strange satisfaction in trying to shit talk someone who's clearly committing all of his time to something, to then try and talk shit such that the same person they're talking shit to can embarrass them in front of 1,400 other people and watch a fucking chat room light up with laughter by said person you're trying to make fun of, clearly pointing out how fucking stupid you are. I'm not sure what kind of complex it is. I'd recommend you go to a psychologist. I don't know. It's quite amazing. It's an affirmation for me, personally. It really is a lot of fun to make you look like an absolute fucking baboon. It's like when the Chicago Bulls would play at an away fucking arena or whatever the fuck it's called, an away court. And you'd have the same fuck knuckles in the bleachers trying to throw up signs and distract Michael Jordan at the free throw line. It doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter what you say. Michael Jordan's going to be Michael Jordan. I am no Michael Jordan. But, I do a pretty damn good job at what I do. So, go ahead, stay in the bleachers. Whoever the fuck you are. If you have the capacity to be in the stock market and operate a fucking goddamn computer, I'm assuming you're at least 18 years of age. At which case you are now legally an adult, and if this is how you elapse your free time, in which you satisfy your obvious need for attention in such a way that it manifests as trying to be a thorn in the sides of those that are happy and fulfilled and are pursuing that of which they have passion for, clearly is a statement of your lack of fulfillment, lack of character, and how much of a fucking dumbass you are. So thanks for being here, fuckknuckle. You really do brighten my day. I love it. Every time I see one of you fucking retards come into my chat, you're just one more fucking idiot trying to hold up a sign and distract me at the free throw line. I don't fucking care. I will look at you and smile while I fucking shoot my shot. Don't even boot him. No. This is pure dopamine for me. Don't even boot him. Don't ban him. See, like, I already know I'm doing something right. But if some fucking no-life fucking schmuck is dedicating their time to trying to shit-talk me in front of 1,400 other people to then be laughed at by said 1,400 people, good fucking God. What is wrong with you? Why is Astro mad? Do I sound mad? I'm laughing and smiling, you dumb fuck. This whole entire thing is so much fun. I may look bored, but I'm having a lot of fun. Even just fucking sitting here watching this thing go red. I'm fucking shut up, bitch. Even sitting here watching this thing go red. I'm enjoying myself. The fans, the fuck knuckles, the degenerates, and the family that is here currently make the ride what it is. I'm enjoying it. It's all just a ride. I'm doing my goddamn thing. Whether you hate me or love me, you're fucking watching me right goddamn fucking now. Alright, looky right here. I'm sitting here in the wild of some fucking rock and roll fucking sleazebag. He obviously hasn't fucking showered in God knows how long, right? Anyhow, now I want you to look at over here. Right, there's a fucking, we got a Bravo 6 over here that needs neutralized. He's a fat fucking one too. This is what we call a fucking rock and roll sleazebag fucking mosquito. Fuck. Looky there, right there. God damn! I need to get back to the gym. Right there. Let me enhance my variable zoom scope real quick. Fuck, it's not working. Yeah, we're gonna zoom in real quick, yeah. Right there, you see that little fucker right there? He's fucking huge. Alright. We got ourselves here a fucking 50 caliber well, it's yeah. Right, so I'm gonna calibrate my fucking scope real quick right now. Right, enhance. Right. Fucking fuck. Right, hold on. Stay right there, fucker. Right, I'm gonna... Fuck. No, I want the PNG, you bitch. Hold on, I'm just fucking loading up me M40A3. Gonna 360YY ladder, fucking G-shot this bitch real quick. Right. This is a high valued target. Where the fuck did it save? Target acquired. Going in for the bogey. He's right there. He's in me sights. Ghost, this is for you. Hold on. I gotta turn on me I gotta turn on me dubstep just so I make sure I get the right fucking clip for this. You get the fucking the party reaction in the Xbox Live chat. Right. Going for the YY 360 fucking no scope real quick here. Gonna get my fucking scary monsters and my sprites going on. Here we go. Going in. shit, I missed the drop. Hold on. Target is in my sights. Oh my god. Oh shit. Oh fuck, hold on. My controller's glitching. I'm going for you, bitch. It's for you, Ghost. Oh no. He's fucking angry. Where'd you go, bitch? I don't know where he went. Oh, he's angry. Oh, is that a wasp? Bitch, die! Why is he not dying? What the fuck? Oh no, it's a fucking... Oh shit. He's not fucking dying, he's got Juggernaut. Where'd you go, motherfucker? Alright, well, I'll just have, I'll have my editor fucking, edit out the misfires. We have a synthetic fucking mosquito in the fucking room. That's unfortunate. Right, well. The scope is positioned just right such that I can off myself after that one. That was fucking atrocious. I hate my life. It's alright. A little bit of, you know, just a warning shot, you know? Nothing like a little bit of, you know, a wee bit of fun. Why can't I reduce the size of the webcam? My hands are burning. Well, the one hand is burning. I imagine that's what Raid does to one's hand. Fuck! That's quite the unfortunate one, ain't it? Well, fuck me. I still cannot figure out how to reduce the size of the webcam. This is fucking bullshit. Nope. Found it. Mission failed. We'll get him next time. Oh, he's back to the same goddamn spot. Target acquired. That's audacious as fuck. Alright. Gonna try this fucking shit again real quick, right? Yeah, fucking this motherfucker just fucking roaming around in me fucking room. Alright, fucking bitch. There we go. Target is in my sights. That is a fucking bogey right there if I've ever fucking seen one. Here we go, round 2, cunt. You ready? Hey, bitch. You're dead. You stay down, you motherfucker. I do believe that is a KIA. You come into my stream, this is what happens to you if you try to fucking troll me, right? EKIA. Fuck, wait, what? EKIA. That's gonna be a great montage clip. That's definitely gonna get me some e-poon. Plot twist, the bug was Matt Kors. And Matt just called Peter. Don't light a match in that room. Don't tell me what to do. Fucking Dana. Oh, that's gonna be a good one. Yo, Mog? I'm just gonna call you Mog. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. That was audacious as fuck. That motherfucker went right back to the same spot. Explain the room, bro. No. Do you have any fucking idea who you're talking to? Look at me. Do I look like I give a shit about hygiene or cleanliness? That's the whole point of this fucking shit charade, you dumb fuck. It's entirely against the norm. That's the point. That is the entire point. Astro equals Asmon Gold of stonks? Yeah, except I'm not a cuck. His girlfriend's hot as fuck, though. If it's the same one that I think it is. Matt Kors cries during sex. At least Astro has hair? True, but the hairline's fading fast. Trying to really leverage my youth at the moment. I will take my bi-weekly shower, though. After the stream. Watch for the after hours run. Yeah, I'm literally in the same clothes as yesterday. Brent, I've dug into it a little bit. I exaggerate the hairline progression a little bit. Nonetheless, I do appreciate it. Matt dropped his pants all the way down at a urinal. Oh, fuck. Shivers, my fucking man. Alright, I'm cutting it 4 minutes early. I'm tired as fuck. I'm literally gonna go shower and pass the fuck out. I'll probably be live later tonight. Tomorrow will be interesting because it's a Wednesday, and that's normally when you see eventful days take place, as well as all of the call options that went into the money last week taking settlement. So I fucking love you fuckers. Thank you all for the goddamn support. The love, the hate, I don't give a shit. It's all a part of the ride. Fucking... Yeah. Follow me on Twitter, @ThatGuyAstro. I'll be back in a bit, sometime in the future. Take care. Fucking do you. Own it. Live it. Born to lose, live to win. Fuck you. Y'all have a good one. Please be safe. I'll see you guys very soon. Cheers.